ladies and gentlemen, we're back here in, what was that start? I'm not restarting commentary again. We're here in Journeyman League with 15 drivers on the grid. We are so back, 12 in AL, 15 in JL, and maybe the track of the season. Obviously, we're here racing, well, not obviously, for anyone that doesn't know, we're here racing on Guzzyman's South Africa Kyalami circuit. Definitely a fan favourite and driver favourite amongst the grid. We've got some returning drivers, some common drivers, and one new driver and one really returning driver. So in a sense, we've got a lot of drivers. I could have probably just gotten away with saying that. We've got Peto coming back. We have got Tatal making his debut in the PC leagues as Justin goes pole with a .28, 2 tenths ahead of Lexus, who is also returning. But we've also got Coemsville. I don't believe I'm pronouncing that anywhere right to where it's meant to be, who is a returning driver from quite a while ago, I do believe. I think that's it. Mika Tamika is back, 2-time JL champion. Mika Tamika breaking all laws of the game, but he is here in his... It could technically win it 3 times, which is kind of insane, as we hear in the second lap of quality. I'm actually move on from Peto because he's pulling off not the best lines. Lap 2 of 2. Justin has set a 33.
Huh?
Oh my god! Justin a 33.98. Oh my god! What's that? Oh wow! Yeah, he works for me. Justin has set a 33.98. This is like UL top 5 time. That is absolutely insane from the Dutchman. And it's a Dutch 1-2 here in South Africa. Ricky Boy is there in P2. We've got Kalitka P3, if someone can please screenshot the quali. Lexus making it a 2-4 for Dynaco here in qualifying. Di Martino in P5. Mika Tamika in P6. And we've got Juan, Azit, Coemsville and Mystic in the top 10. Then we've got Jara, Mr. Crank, Tatal, Peto and Phoenix then rounding out the grid. Well, then it's a rain start here in South Africa. Heavy rain. Everyone opting for the inters. Oh, maybe not everyone opting for the inters. Mystic. I almost saw my driver on soft. But it's lights out and away we go. No more delay. We are on our way. Justin with maybe the best JL quality time I have ever seen leads us into turn 1. Kalitka is already ahead of Ricky as the Dynacos fly 3 and 4 in formation with that lovely little green car made by Mystic as Justin makes a mistake. Mystic and Di Martino go off the track. Mystic is up into P5. What a start from the American drivers. Mika causes a little lag rocket there with Lexus. Juan then up into P5 after a terrible qualifying session. And just as it was last week with Strudo and Justin, Kalitka and Justin has broken off from the rest of the pack. But it's been actually a pretty bad start from Justin then in this race as Mika Tamika is up into P4. More rain incoming. Jora and Phoenix starting on the softer compound of tire. We'll hate to see that. And look at this pack we've got here. Coemsville there with a little pack on Mystic and Lexus then fighting out for P6. Peto round the outside of about 3 cars there. Great move from him back into the leagues as he means to go on. Kalitka making a mistake now falls behind Justin and Mika as Mika sends a move down the outside of Justin, as does Kalitka down the inside, and Ricky making almost 3 wide. Mika's got a gap, Yoa. Oh yeah, I'm also joined by Yoa.
Oh my word, Justin's coming back at him. What a start there from Mika to Mika. And now we've got Justin and him side by side, of course. This is a GP in Africa. And, oh, wait, is it lagging?
I'm not sure if my stream is, but Justin just got pushed off by Mika, that's all I know. Oh, and Ricky pushes Kalitka off the track as well. Jora has called it quits after starting on the medium tyres. Unfortunate for him. But Justin now back in the slipstream of Mika as Mika makes a mistake. And another mistake. Justin goes through up into P1. Yoa, you have been here for a while as Ricky takes Mika off the track. No! Ooh. What's he doing? Oh man. Ooh. He really wants to give Justin that gap, I guess. And they're actually letting Lexus, Juan and Peto catch up here. Then DiMartino and Mystic actually up in P9. That's a great result for him. And Crunk in P10. Go on. But that has got to be. I've been commentating JL since Australia, the season after Australia. You've obviously been in the leagues for a hell of a long time. That is the best JL time I've ever seen in quali.
Yeah, no, that was a crazy time to be setting in JL because, I mean, I think this doesn't help his cause if he doesn't want to get banned from JL, especially now that he's leading. Although Ricky is closing in, we're going to have to keep an eye on that with a huge battle over here for third place Albono. But so far, I mean, that was a crazy lap to say the least. It felt like 2018 Hamilton at Singapore, but with the clouds like coming out, I think we're going to probably see some drivers either gambling to stay out in case it rains or waiting or just going in for stops so that it like they go onto dry tires. Is oh my words, oh Bono, what's going on over there?
Oh, I think we've just seen a death here. That was crazy. Oh, big TP number 1 for Peto, as I am seeing my driver Mystic coming into the pits from P9 to pit onto hards.
Too early.
Little bit too early for you there, Mystic. But he could still come out in the top 10, I hope, as Mika and Peto are staying out. Tao has left the race. DiMartino is complaining about something, maybe Peto? Not 100% sure what's going on. Yeah. Mystic out in P11. I see. Yeah. But that rain binder, is very, very close to the rain. If it rains now, Mika and Peto could just be in with a fight for the win. Mika into the pits. If it rained now, he'd be heartbroken. But Justin is about to take the lead nonetheless around the outside of Peto. He's got to go the long way. Brakes, tries to switch back Peto. Peto is defending for position on the inters. Brake checks. Justin again pushes him off the track. What you doing? Justin will make it round the outside and get the move done very easily. Peto gives him the position. Well done, Peto. Very good sportsmanship from him there. I guess a little mistake as the Dynacos fly 3 and 4 in formation for a podium spot potentially, and a double podium maybe for the Dynaco team. This is like a generational start to JL ratio, and maybe like the best quality as DiMartino into the pits very, very late there. Looks like almost dragging Mika in with him, who's now dropped down to P6 after staying out. Peto, one of the only drivers that remains, actually the only driver that remains on the inters, letting both Dynacos go through. Coming back with a very good head on his shoulders. As we're going to have more rain. Shit.
Oh, that's all. No way.
No,
okay, game on.
Man.
Game on. Yeah.
It is on like Donkey Kong. Peto could have just lucked out. Will he come into the pits too? Oh, no. Oh. We won't look at that. We'll move on. As it's going to rain again, or sorry, stop raining again. So who's that staying out? That is DiMartino, and that is Azit staying out. But it could just be a little bit too heavy then for them to actually get any sort of benefit for staying out then. Maybe not actually. But if it rained again, that would be pretty horrible. Peto, wait, what? Oh, the timing board's fucked. The timing board's gone all catawampus. Oh, it's full sun. Okay. So that could really, really benefit DiMartino then. Justin has a 1.5 second gap. He's staying out in the inters. That could be a bad decision. As is Ricky. As is Juan, actually. Staying out in the wet when we've just had the sun call is a bold move. Mika to Mika. You can always count on him to gamble. He is a Mazur driver at the end of the day. Alexis out on the softs. Quemsville on wets. DiMartino on the mediums. He could just about exit in the top 5, Yoa. Then we've got Kalitka on the inters. As it Peto. Mr. Crank and Mystic having a torrid time with strategy. This is like Galeprad Silesia ring-esque here. Up in P9 in that big pack for P6 and now all the way down in P12. Pretty sad to see as all the interrunners now come into the pits. Where will Lexus land with the undercut? It's going to be ahead of his teammate. It's going to be P2. That is a great comeback. DiMartino is P4. So strategy scenes going on here in Journeyman League Race 2. Other than Justin, Lexus, Ricky, Do you reckon this group have a chance of catching? With obviously these two looking to probably work together to the end of the race as Juan goes off the track.
I reckon. Oh my word, Mika going for a send on Di Martino over there. It's almost a lag rocket. What is that name, bro? What is that name? But Juan also making it 3-1. I don't think that's a good choice, as he's going to
Oh!
send it and he's going to take them all out. That send should not have been done. But there, I think it is Di Martino who's lost out in all of that, and Petto overtaking him. Crowd's coming back out Albano. This is going to be very interesting. But out in front, Lexus pulling on one hell of a shift. He's maybe got the answers for Justin over here, but his tires are one lap, I think, older than
Yeah.
Justin's after he made that undercut. As there's a little bit
Ooh.
of lag going on. Oh boy. Oh
Oh!
boy.
Juan
Bono.
is just sending it down the inside of anyone with a fucking pulse in this race. He
Oh,
does
oh,
it again
oh, oh,
off the
oh.
track. That's the not a great race. He's driving with anger. He is, as he's trying to look to send another Fezzi-esque lag rocket onto Di Martino. Trying to play wee bowling with Petto's car there. Di Martino coming back onto the track and losing a bunch of time there. But yeah, as you were saying, Lexus is somewhat catching Justin. They will need to pit again. But the thing is, and this is going to sound so insanely biased, but do you reckon Justin obviously setting a godlike time, but not really dominating in the race? We've seen a much bigger gap not get battened. So do you reckon he still has a chance of staying?
I think he's cooked, if I'm being honest. I think he's
Sweet.
fried,
Anyone that wants
because
to
last
drive
week in
at
Qatar, he
Zepex this season,
smashed
DM
it.
me. Because I've got no one.
Literally.
Or you're going to
Yeah.
be seeing B.Nobla coming into the leagues as Mystic down the outside of Kalika's trailer, back up into P10 then. It's going to be a comeback race for the American of Mystic, as his trailer is getting all sorts of... probably can't say that word if it's getting posted to YouTube. But it's not having a great time. Anyway, back up at the top, it's still the Dynacos that fly 2 and 3. Then we've got the Williams actually having a pretty torrid time this race. Mika at P4, Di Martino, not even the Williams. Who else is driving for Williams? Oh, no one. They've only got one driver. It's only Mika. And he's under threat from Juan and Petto.
Oh, Tito.
Oh, it's Tito who DNF'd. I see. I don't actually know why he DNF'd.
Yeah.
Nothing actually happened to him. We're seeing a little bit of fighting down here between Di Martino and Kalika for P8. Kalika just cannot find form here in AL's brother series. I was going somewhere with it. I meant to say CL's feeder series, but that's the completely wrong term. Gives a position back to Di Martino. This is great racing, and Mystic is here, ladies and gentlemen. Go on, Mystic. Zero bias whatsoever. Oh, he needs to pit again. Never mind. Look at Lexus now actually leads. Imagine it rained. Imagine it rained and Lexus won. That would be
crazy.
That would be so
crazy.
peak. I kind of want to see it. I don't want to see Justin dominate, partially for the band's sake, partially just for the fact that I want to see a fight for the win. Ricky now find himself behind maybe the terrorist of this evening, Juan. Holy defending. That is some Yuki Tsunoda-esque stuff there with his weaving. Justin already ahead of Mika, so even if it did rain now would actually come of it. Lexus. Mika is actually sending it down the inside of Justin on the worn mediums. He's out here for a fight, is Mika. He's not here just to take P2. He wants the win. And if Justin makes a mistake under Mika's pressure, that could just come into play. However, he's already got half a second's gap to the Ethiopian driver, hoping for a podium at home continent here. Obviously the only African Grand Prix on the calendar, and actually in a while, very very few URCD races coming out of the continent of Africa. Juan back into the pits then, very very late. He's only going to have a stint of 4 laps then on those soft tyres. Can he make up any places? I think it could just be a little bit too late to Petto. However, Kalika and Di Martino are very much in his sights. Little fight here between Azit and Quamsville back from return, but Yoa, that gap is closing with Ricky. Could Ricky catch and maybe pose a little bit of a threat to Justin, do you reckon? Because they're not far out. They're not far out in the slightest. Oh, server lag.
Oh, I think. Oh, goodness. Interestingly, Mika looks like he's staying out to the end, so his tires will be completely fried as he's trying to fight off those two Dynaco cars. There goes Lexus, beautiful move around the outside. But Ricky, um, I think Justin has got this one. I think it's about 1.5 seconds, just a little bit more than that. And this lap, it looks like he's gaining a bit of time, judging by the mini-mappers. Mika loses out to his former CPR teammate there for P3, but can he hold on potentially? Because
Oh, oh, yo, I think your mate's gone. And we've lost Ewan. Ewan is dead. Rest in peace. Died doing what he loved, co-commentating the
oh
JL
dear.
race. And oh, hello. Welcome back. Yeah, sorry, you were saying.
Hello. Yeah. Yeah, Beto coming after that P4 potentially, which Mika looks to have held on. But I'm surprised at Lexus's strategy too, because he boxed earlier than Ricky and then Justin for his first stop, because he went for the undercut. And for his second stop, he went a lap longer than both. So he did 2 more laps on his first set of softs than his second set as Mika makes that pit stop looking for the fastest lap. But he's just ahead of Juan, who's also on fresh tires with 2 laps to go. But I think, I think, yeah,
Oh, yo, you went underwater.
oh no. Albono, take it away. Take it away. Fight a lap for your boy.
Okay then. We have got little pockets of fighting here. Maybe the Dynacos will have a little drop of team orders, or Lexus will let Ricky, who probably has the only chance at the championship here. But look at this pack of 4 fighting out for P8, being led by the GOAT himself, Mr. Crank, but no bias, of course. Kalika just ahead of that pack. Juan getting round the outside of Mika. Mika now drops to P6 on the fresh softs. He even pit. But look at that gap. It's came down to almost a second, but it's not going to be anywhere near enough. It's going to be a Dutch 1-2 probably, but it's going to be Justin on top for the second race in a row. Justin wins for Zepex here in Kyalami. It's Ricky making a Dutch 1-2 in P2. Lexus making a Dynaco 2-3 then in P3. Petal gets P4 in the end. Mika gets P5. Juan. Then it's going to be Kalika P7. Mr. Crank P8. What a weekend it's been for the Canadian. Then it's going to be Coemsville on return, in P9. As it making it a top 10. Great result for him. Then it's going to be Di Martino P11. Very unfortunate race for him. Mystic in P12. Even worse on the luck side. Then it's going to be Phoenix and Tatao. Phoenix rounding out the on-track grid in P13. Slowly and surely bringing that gap down. It was about maybe 120 in his first race. Now it's only 60, so definitely big gains from the Lithuanian. Then it's going to be Tatao and Jara, your 2 DNFs.